Hey guys, my name is Reggie and I just recently finished watching when the Camellia Blooms. It took me a while to like finish watching it, basically, because I watched the first 11 episodes and then I don't know why I took a break, but I did. It was like a few months, I would say, and then just 2-3 days ago I decided to watch it again. And I started from episode 11, but I also went back and like skimmed through the episodes to see what happened, because I kind of forgot a little bit. And I just finished it now, and oh my god, that's the feeling that I have, okay? There are certain dramas that you just feel in you, you know, that feeling of like, yes. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just, it feels right. When the Camellia Blooms feels right. Other dramas, they leave you hanging, they leave you wanting much more. I love that this one had a whole episode of like an epilogue. It was like a whole episode or two of untangling the mess and the chaos that brewed in the beginning, and just kind of like giving you hope for life, you know, that kind of like ending epilogue. Everything gets resolved, there's an ending for everyone. I just love that they took that time to just flesh out everybody's ending. And I love Unsung Avengers. Holy shit, they are my spirit animal. Every time when somebody asks me what my spirit animal is, what I'm gonna say is Unsung Avenger. Me. The freaking scenes, the Unsung Avengers, those scenes are the freaking best. Them beating up Joker at the end, he was already like discombobulated on the freaking floor. That's probably not the right word to use. He was not capable to fight, and everybody was just taking advantage of that. From 10 to 20, in between there, one of those episodes, I don't remember her name, but the lady that always has like the green eyebrows and the skin tone of the face that's like a shade lighter than her neck, the front woman, like the leader. When there was a reporter coming up talking about Jung-ryul and like something about him having an illegitimate child or whatever, she said something along the lines of we love to tease a little sister, but we don't like other people to mess with them. That is basically what they stand for. They teased and kind of alienated Donbaek a little bit in the beginning, but it was kind of like a teasing, like an older sister teasing to a younger sister, you know. And then in the end they completely embraced her, and they also protected her from other people. And it was great seeing these ladies freaking protecting them, and like having a night watch or whatever the frick to protect Donbaek and to make sure she's okay. And that was just everything, and I love it because they didn't skimp out on any side characters at all. Every side character had a little moment to just shine, basically. I cried every time Donbaek remembered Hyungmi's like memory, I guess. Like every time Donbaek remembered Hyungmi, just tears. And it wasn't even that sad. It was just the fact that Donbaek remembered Hyungmi in such a positive light, and how she always saw Hyungmi with like a large ass smile on her face. It was beautiful. And the way that she gave Hyungmi a proper funeral, I was so freaking mad at the freaking brother. I was like, bro, your older sister does everything for you. You're in freaking Copenhagen. You're in freaking Copenhagen, and she's giving you all the money.
You're fucking telling me that you can't even fucking go to your fucking sister fucking funeral.
Sorry. That got me so mad, because it was like, Hyunmi, I thought she was doing the money to mainly save up to go to Copenhagen, but it turns out that she had all that money and sent it to her brother in Copenhagen. And she didn't even think about herself. She had nothing safe. She had nowhere to go, nowhere else. Like, she had no one except the brother. And the brother is such an asshole. When they called him to for like the sister's death and stuff, he was like, oh, don't call me, I don't, like, I'm her brother, but like I'm not gonna pay anything that she owes or anything. I'm like, fuck you. She died a horrible death, and you're just sitting on your fucking ass. Like, no, that doesn't sit well with me. It doesn't. There's so many moments that I love, and Pilgu, holy shit, that child actor, chef's kisses. He is the best. I love the last episode where freaking everybody in Ongsan comes together to save Dombek's mom, and it was like, oh, my heart. The journey from beginning to end of the series was more impactful to me than the actual end, which is not the case for every series, obviously, but in Korean dramas they do such a good job of making the story from beginning to end so just crazy and so like interwoven, like paths cross like crazy, and you don't even know where they come from, like you don't see that. And the Korean dramas do such a good job in this, and the 16 to 20 episodes that they usually put out. Love Youngshik and Dombek's romance. I love them just together, and I love that scene where Youngshik is like holding out his hand, he's like shaking it, and at the same time he's saying like, come Dombek, come here and hold my hand, like right now. I love that. In the comments it said that like it's so refreshing to see that, when in the past and now as well there are so many situations where the guy like grabs the girl's wrist, and not even in like a gentle way, but like literally drags the girl away, but this time it wasn't like that. Like he asked, or he encouraged or urged the Dombek to hold his hand, and it was so funny because it was like, we need more of him, you know. I love his character. It was just like, he was so sensitive and so in tune with Dombek's emotions. Every time Dombek cried, he cried, and I fucking love that. Okay, I fucking love that. I thought when the Camellia Blooms was like just romance, wrong again. It was about crime, it was about murder scenes kind of, but they had a great balance of romance, of good, like good feels, like yeah, lighthearted feels, and then funny and bonds and friendship and family, and of obviously murder and all that. And it was amazing, and how they interwove everything. Oh my god, it's amazing. I can't. That's my review / rant, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I just wanted to say this. Watch When the Camellia Blooms. You won't regret it. When the Camellia Blooms, because this is my first life. One Spring Night, Strong Woman Double Soon. I think 3 out of 4 or 4 out of 4 of those are on Netflix, so watch it. You won't regret it, okay? You will thank me later.